host CC. We're just finishing up with a private read here and thought I would go ahead and see what everyone is up to today. If you're the first commenter on any of my videos or shorts, you can win a free 15-minute personal pre-recorded read. It's the first commenter free read giveaway. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join the chat in this live broadcast. And then, hit that like button. Grow the channel. Pretty please. It's every single one of you. I'll keep showing up if you keep showing up. You look amazing. You smell great from here. I hope you're having a good day. I'm just going to relax for a while and see what comes up. We'll cycle through the cards. We'll read some rune stones together. Some of you are under psychic attack. There's someone wants you to think that they are being, this is for some of you, not all of you. Take what applies and leave the rest. A Pisces. For some of you, there's a Pisces that is pretending to be playing dumb, but they are definitely mean what they say. They're not as dumb as they would like you to think they are. That's kind of how they get away with stuff. Or they're doing, for some of you, someone is doing some backhanded compliments, playing you for gullible, and you're just too nice to call them out on it. So they think that you are they think that you're too dumb to notice that they just cut on you. So somebody around you needs to have a little smack on the back of the hand, figuratively. The next time somebody cuts on you, don't be so polite in your response, because they think you're stupid, so they're going to keep doing it and giggling, and then they're going to start doing it in front of other people. Some of you, somebody's already doing this. And you thought that, okay, so here we've got, I get that this, the offender is a Pisces. This is for my Sagittarius. And you're hanging low. You're not in your high vibe right now. You're letting this person, hey, how's it going? Nice to have you in. This Sagittarius is you. The Pisces is them. Your job is to elevate spiritually. And, yeah, just acknowledge. It's just a simple acknowledge, or just a little flip side eye is going to be enough. They need to know that you see what they're doing, and it's enough of a blowback. I think they'll almost be embarrassed that they were trying to. It's such a game for them. And now you know something about this person, that they are, like, this is how they are with people when they think they're not being seen. So, who else is here? Go ahead. Hi, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Look, if you want to join the chat here in the live broadcast, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And then let me know what your question is. I'd love to read for, whoever's in here and rolls in while I've got this on live. And we'll just take them one at a time. And, yeah, you guys will tell me who's got the question and who's next. Someone wants to come clean as a result of feeling guilty for something. God, at first I thought they were going to come to you before somebody else. Hi, Arlene. Hi, nice to have you in. What's your question, Arlene? At first I thought this person was going to be, like they wanted to run to you. When I've seen this card before, they want to come to you so they could tell you what they did before you find out from somebody else. And somehow that makes them look more honorable. But they already know that the gossip is headed your way. You're going to find out. They just think they can head you off so you don't hear about it from somebody else. They've told somebody else what they did? No, confidence, creativity, leadership, passion, warmth. This is you. This is so high vibe compared to I'm facing consequences and I gotta come clean. Who is your heart? Who is in your heart? Who is in your heart? I don't know if this applied to you. If you're... We'll see. Let's find out. Who's in your heart? Who's in your heart? I'm feeling a call toward my new toy, the vocabularium. I just picked up my 11th edition Merriam-Webster Collegiate Dictionary. And I like to go through and write a little card for the words that I am unfamiliar with or I've used, but I've just been using in context, not really sure exactly what it means. I could probably... Who is in Arlene Myers' heart? So I've made a deck of cards out of these vocabulary words. And they read just like tarot. Welcome in if you're new. If you're a new subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. Oh, hello. Anything is possible. I love that handle. That's fantastic. You just never know till you try. So a 9 of Wands here. Right now we're reading for Arlene. Wants to know who is in her heart. Ooh, first time viewer, what's going on? Well, it's a live read and you're early on, so you're just number 2 in the read here for questions. Do you have a question? And then I'll go ahead and read for you. If you missed this as a live reading, go to one of my videos or shorts and be the first comment for a free personal pre-recorded 15-minute read. Let's get a couple cards out here. So let's see. Big Gamer, do you have a question? Go ahead and y'all think of a question. I think we could probably get through maybe 3 or 4 different reads here. First time visit. Yes, that's wonderful. Thank you for joining. I sure am glad you're here. You guys grow the channel. It's all you. Oh, the High Priestess and the Empress come out. And the Sun. Okay. All right. Let's read these up here. I'm going to clear the air here and ring a bell. And then we'll ring the... what was that? Yeah. It was the singing bell was wanting some attention. All right, let's get cracking. God save, love life, all the good stuff. Oh God, scrolling through, see what. Hi Nathaniel, welcome in. So you guys are still just the first few people popping in. I've got 2 questions on the board here, and I think go ahead and line up a third here. Has anybody got a third question for you? We're reading right now for who is going to come in Arlene's, who is in Arlene's heart right now. I get that this is you in this Empress energy here. It's all a down low. You're kind of shy. about, I don't know, what you're being quiet about it. You're being subtle. You're kind of standing back and waiting for someone to come toward you. This high priestess on the lower level here is, it's like this is your true presence, but this is what you put on the public face, is this subtle, quieted empress. But what you've got going on, like upstairs and in your, like your private strategies of what you want and your preferences, and you definitely reside in a high priestess setup. We've got the star here. It's all about fertility and the waters of life and the waters of free movement, the gifts of spirit. And it's inversed. It's just like this quieted energy. You're quiet here. You're not lacking any confidence. You're just it's like you're subduing yourself. Let's see. The 9 of Wands. You're worried about someone coming in and breaking your heart. You're being very conservative with your attention. Yeah, the card signifies opposition, strength in opposition. If attacked, the person will meet an onslaught boldly, and the person there, you know, he's formidable. He's got some meat on him. He's ready for a battle. But you can see his face. Don't make me do this. I don't want to have to do this. I don't want to do this. There's a delay in a journey here, or a delay and an adjournment. You're holding back. I get this feeling like you're holding back. There's did somebody go to jail, or you've done this before and ended up having to have a restraining order? Or there was some kind of legal issue involved? There was some fighting? It went beyond playful into something else. You've got really picky with this, giving like who you're going to. I don't know who's in your heart. I feel like you're in your heart energy. You are being very cautious. The sun inverted. Where'd it go? Come on. Come on. Well, there's the moon, so the sun will be right next to it. Yeah. The transit from the manifest light of this world, represented by the glorious sun of the earth, to the light of the world to come. It's that kind of free will expansiveness of this, but somewhere between innocence and just whimsy, but it's down facing, so there's a lack of that. You've had somebody knock the stuffing out of you, huh? Who's in your heart is the person that's going to come in and be very, very careful with your need for caution. Someone that's who is in your heart. I get the feeling there's not anybody specific right now, but it's about what kind you want. Okay, well, we'll leave it there for now. Go ahead and find one of those videos, or you know, we'll talk later on about if you want to make a contribution at all and make a suggestion about some contribution for another reading, a 20-minute reading, you know, throw me $30 and we'll do that thing and we'll figure it out. But I'm only on YouTube, and the only place that you should be making contributions toward me is at Angel Radio Tarot through Venmo. So if it's anywhere else and anybody else or another platform, you're getting scammed. So just be mindful. You are too good. He's so far away. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Is he long distance, or he's just like emotionally so far away? That blows. Just not having it near. Let's see. Well, we had one or two. I don't know if they're still here. Who is in your heart? First time visit. Never had a reading. Let's see. Is all things are possible? Are you still in the room? I'll go ahead and read it here because you had your question there, but who's in the room here? Let's see. What is in my heart personally for you? And then that's for Diggy. And then yeah, all things are possible. So who was it that wanted to know about their job and their, yeah. So all things are possible. Let's do a general throw for you real quick here. And we'll use the vocabularium. And it's growing every day. I sit down in my meditation and I start a little bit more. Write a couple more out. And I'll treat them just like tarot. And let's see what comes through. Let's see what comes through. What's this? Adjutant, staff officer in the Army, Air Force, or Marine Corps who assists the commanding officer, especially concerning correspondence, one who helps. Someone is moving at a very like disciplined manner to cut a message through to you. There's someone that is advocating for you on a very specific message. Abatis, the French origins of to strike down or to slaughter, a defensive obstacle formed by felling trees with the sharp branches facing the enemy. You have some big defenses. Whoever's coming for you or to assist you is pretty. They are acting as this abatis. They are putting themselves between you and whatever it is they see as something of concern. Abecedarian, and you know, screen save and flip the screen, get the spelling. Abecedarian, one learning the rudiments relating to the alphabet. So these are. It's like the rudimentary one. A person who is learning just the very basics, or another definition is relating to the alphabet. I remember this one. It's ABC. It's abecedarian. Yeah, it's a novice, somebody that's still working at the basic root of something. Or someone that is at the rudimentary level of. It's giving like Beast Man. Like there's some raw, aggressive energy. Like there's some animalistic something coming to your defense. And Achikatura is has to do with music. It's a discordant note or a sound with a principal note or chord. So there'd be normal volume and a normal tone of what? There's you. There's you at this regular tone and sound, but then there's this animalistic God, it's like the Hulk almost, or Wolverine. Because here's the definition of Achikatura: a discordant note or sound with the principal note or chord, and immediately released. So it'd be like this pleasant sound, and then this shriek in the background, just like a sudden shriek that comes to a quick release, immediate release, or it's a shriek with a quick stop at the end. Well, the animalistic nature of this, it's very primal. Very primal. It's Wolfman energy is what it is. Abject, the cast off, the throw, to throw. Sunk to or in a lower state or condition, cast down in spirit, showing hopelessness, resignation, humble and ingratiating. Oh, there's some gratitude. But of like, you're rooting for the underdog. There's this there's a human there with a beast energy inside. And that's how you defend yourself. And then you kind of are humbled by your own power. You're afraid of your own power. Addend, a number to be added to another. So that's for another time. That's for another time. Okay. Well, we'll leave it right there. Okay. So the next question we had. Hello to everyone that's come in, and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to join the chat while we're still in the live broadcast, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe, and then you can start chatting and ask your question. Excuse me. Let's see. All right. So Diggy, you had a question there. What is in my heart personally? Well, let's see what. Oh, the season is changing. Everything goes back and forth between too hot and too cold. Too dry because the furnaces are running. Oh, let's see. What is in your heart personally? Now, I'm wondering why. What is in your heart personally? Are you testing me, Diggy, to see if I can see in there? And I'll tell you, if you're blocking me or if you're playing skepticism, I'm going to sense that I'm being blocked, and I'll tell you that too. All right. So I just got a great new runes book, and you guys know how I'm crazy about these boxes. This book is awesome. I'm not trying to push these, but it's the box that comes inside, and it's got a deck of rune cards and it sits right in there, and then you pull the little string, and man, that just rings some bells for me. Okay, So what we're looking at here with the runes, Diggy. I've got a rap song in my head. Diggy, diggy. Diggy, diggy. Something like you're the one. Old school, like 80s or 90s hip hop rap. Two girls singing it's the background float for the beat. Diggy, diggy, something around. You're the. I can't remember. It almost sounds like, oh, Mickey, you're so fine, but it's the rap song and it's this the diggy, diggy, something or other. I can't remember how it goes. Anyway, let's see what we got here. I'm going to go with my quick reference, my quick chart here. We've got what's in your heart. I'm going to say your personal ethnic heritage is a big fat fucking deal to you. Honor, justice, leadership, and authority. Having your shit together is important to you. I'm getting a sense of discipline here. That's your happy place. When things are orderly, that's how you ward off evil. We come into that's why, because it's so there's two rune stones. There's one that's a plain X, and then there's one that's got this offset to it, you know. What was that? I saw the little twinkle over there. It's got this little offset to it. So it's a totally different stone. Self-reliance, endurance, survival, that's where that discipline was coming in. Because I was looking at the other way and it was all about relationships and contracts and partnerships. And it's like, that doesn't jive. But this heavy discipline comes in. Self-reliance, endurance, and survival. Let's see. Thank you for the hi. Let's see. There's there's some water element issue here. Typically, it includes power of renewal, dreams, and fantasies. There's some fluidity here. There's because I was gonna say with that water, but the dreams and fantasies part, it's more like the flow. Let's see. I've got another reference here for this double X. I've been looking for this. That's why I bought the book, or got this other book, so that I could. I don't know what they're trying to signify, because it's not like a standard. I'm misinterpreting the symbol here. I don't know where this one comes from. Yeah, I don't want to guess at that. I don't know what that is. So that brings us into wealth and abundance, luck and energy, foresight, fertility, creation. This is like the fruit of all this lifestyle. Yeah, it started with how you feel about your personal identity, your heritage, and your it's heirlooms, land of birth. It's like the family body, or the lineage body. Some people will describe it as the pain body of an aspect of you. Like for me, I carry the pain body of all women throughout history, because that's what got me to where I am. So my relationship to the world, in roughly half of it, is the history of woman. And I also have, you know, the pain body of my family origin, our family narrative there, and what we carry as a group, the grievances that we share through heritage. And if you ever get like a DNA test done and you get that confirmation, you'll feel that pain body flip from, I thought we were always German. No, we're Swiss Irish. And then it's like suddenly you take on the responsibility of Swiss Irish. But it's very important. This seems to be very important to you about who you are. Let's see. Wealth, abundance, luck. So that brings us back here. And then talking about the fluidity of it. I get that you're kind of a well, obviously you're a self-starter, but this has flowed over into potential economic growth for you. This is, your side hustles are becoming lucrative, or that's what you would, don't quit your day job just yet, but that's the vibe I get. You got a good setup for it. There, and there's the block. I don't think I like this anymore. There's the block. What you have in your heart is duplicity. You are torn, absolutely torn asunder with what you think you could do for money and what you need to do for your heart and your head. No, I don't think I like that anymore. And there is the wrath of nature, the uncontrolled forces, the feelings that come in with what you are considering. That's a big toll, buddy. That's a case of the never get overs. People will come down on one side or the other of that, and they will not forgive. They will not forgive you for that. On either side. There's going to be people on either side. And I know you think that there is some valor there with the amount of discipline and the contribution that you want to make. But that is a case of the fucking never get overs. And you better make sure you coming down on the right side of that. That's going to bite you in the ass. So how do you decide if you're coming down on the right side of it? You're going to have to make that choice. You're going to have to make that choice. Because neither side will tolerate any waffling. So there's the torch, the vision, the revelation. There's creativity balanced with technical ability. I think you already know what's, dude, from what I can see, that one choice you make, I wouldn't want anything to do with you. You could be the nicest fucking guy in the world, but if you take that up, I wouldn't want a fucking thing to do with you. That'd be the decider for me. That'd be the that's like going to the dark side, man. That's the yeah, I get that you haven't made that decision yet. But you're getting close to it. I mean, I think you even already have the t-shirt. You have the patch. You've got the gear. And, I tell you, that is a case of the never get overs. That's a dark, dark place. That's a dark, dark place. And the things that you will have to do to cope with what you will do the one time because you're unsure, buddy, that's enough. That'll take you some therapy to get over. And the thing is, man, what will happen to your mind if you force yourself to get accustomed to that? What will happen to your mind and who you will turn into in order to cope with that? Think about who that man is. Think about who that woman is. Because that's who you will be. And you know that person. You see that person around you in your life, and you know you've already looked at them and said, there's no way that person could ever come back from that. I don't see how that person could ever be normal again. You see it, you know it, you've seen the effects of it. You have seen the effects of it. Okay, something lighter. Oh, oh. Well, I'm glad you stuck around for that. Let's get something much lighter. Something much lighter here. All right. Leo. There's a Leo, or there's someone named Leo. The Leo I know is a dark Leo. Yes. Inner strength. Intuition thrives on inner strength. Trust yourself more. Some of you are being advised to go inward, like to the exclusion of all else. It's more than just trusting your intuition. It's, I have to go. That kind of. For some of you, that having your chakras aligned and balanced means you will be cutting yourself off from fairly normal people, but they got that 2% in them that is just like, oh, that's damn. They got that, just that little bit there that they hang on to. You know how I feel about petting peeves in public. Body wisdom. Listen to your body's subtle clues. It holds the answers you seek. We're getting vague here. This is getting into not woo-woo, but just really kind of vague. Even my sort of, sometimes it feels like there's a special flavor to the tension in my neck, or there's a taste on the back of my tongue. Maybe it's a blood pressure or a heart rate thing. Whenever messages are coming in, when the downloads are flowing, it activates a kind of like a lemon drop tang in the back of, you know, when you get a tangy candy, like a sour candy. What else is going on? Well, I hope you're doing great. I'm sure you look amazing. You smell great from here, and I'm just glad that we could all be here in the same place and share this positivity together. Heartfelt guidance. I hope I'm bringing you some heartfelt guidance. This is an opportunity for me to be in a safe space where I can be my genuine self without any filter, without worrying about how my neighbors are going to say, or is this going to make someone uncomfortable in the room. You being here and us sharing this together allows me to be my true self. So I can relax in a way that I can't do anywhere else, or that is a very special thing, to be able to relax in the way that being here with you allows me. So thank you. Protection through intuition. Your intuition shields you from harm. Trust its warnings. Yeah. I'm seeing using the dog to see if the maintenance man is safe. But then again, he might have chicken in his pocket too. With a healthy sense of skepticism, some of you are being encouraged to indulge in your sense of wonder, but hold on to a sense of skepticism. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, and then you can join the chat live while we're broadcasting and ask your question today. And then if you missed this live broadcast, go to any of my videos or shorts and be the first commenter, and you can win a free first commenter free read giveaway. It's a 15-minute pre-recorded personal read. Make sure you include your question there in your first comment. And then I'll return you with a link to YouTube, because I'm only on YouTube. And I'll never send you outside of YouTube unless you want to make a contribution, and that's through Venmo at Angel Radio Tarot. For some of you, your third eye is awakening. You are starting something new, a new phase. You've already elevated, but now you're resting into this new status. All the excitement of it has come down. Dream guidance, so you're starting to really tap into this new resource. This is becoming part of your life now. It's you got the new upgrade. You've got all the attachments updated. You've got all the downloads. Everything's been brought in, set up, and now it's time to shut up and color. And this is what's happening. You're getting some. Some of you are starting to get some dream downloads. That's for some of you, not all of you. Here's for the rest of you here. Clarity through stillness. Some of you are getting this while you're wide awake in meditation, getting big downloads. Some of you are being advised to incorporate, if you are getting dream guidance, to sit with them in your waking life. And then the listening within is upside down because it's you that's telling you. So this listening is you're listening and telling yourself at the same time. So trust your intuition here. It's your own voice coming back to you, bringing your attention to the things that are necessary to make these patterns fall into place for you. Patterns, sacred vision, the sideways sensation when you realize that it's not a coincidence. Those moments, this is where you want to develop your skill to maintain that space, to be able to rest. Oh, thank you for the hearts. To be able to rest in that space where your life, your daily breathing experience is a magical one. Always aware of these flows and motions. The journey within, again, is inverse because this journey within is taking you outward. This journey within is expanding your experience. So nice to have you here. I'm so glad you guys could make it. You girls could make it. Everyone, folks, peeps. What do we got? Divine wisdom here. Let me tell you about divine wisdom. Max, the tiny big dog, came up yesterday, and I just uploaded the video for it, where he came up, sat at the table, and very clearly, you can see it in the video, where he selected the cards that I needed to read. He had a very clear message for us the other day. So the divine wisdom is going to come in many different ways. And the biggest thing about this whole listening to yourself and the clarity through stillness and your dream guidance and your body guidance and having the sacred space to listen within and the opening of this third eye this is the magical place. This is the magical place. Your divine enlightenment is still, you're still working on it. You're still tuning it in. Assign yourself a specific radio frequency. Some of you are being advised to give name to this state of mind so that you can return here and recognize it. Assign it a radio frequency, a specific unique call sign. That silent whisper. Listen to that silent whisper. Tune it in. That's how I tune in the angel radio, and I hear everything that I do. And I'm just here. I don't take any responsibility or any credit for any of the spiritualism or the experience. I get as much out of the way as I can. I can't carry any of myself or any of my own identity in here with me. One more. Wisdom of the heart is tilted out and just pouring. The heart's represented upright like this all the time, but I get that this is a release, a drop, like a big mirrored water drop. It's something we pour out. It's something we have to pour out. If you hold on to it, the first thing that happens is it begins to embitter. Even if you're in solitude, your attention still has to be toward some kind of creative energy, some kind of making, some kind of reaching some goal, having some positive reinforcement, or you start to wither. You have to have a W somewhere. And love, all of us have so much loss. None of us are short on loss. So some of you have experienced so much loss. But love for you in this world is not lost. It is reborn as new love. It's an energy that swirls all around us. And even in your grieving is evidence of how deeply you love, or how deeply a part of you was a part of something else. But your love for you, it's just an energy that swirls all around us all the time. Like you can't take... You can't take the air out of the sky. It's always blowing around you. And it's reborn as new love. Come on, cards, what have you got for me? But if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, but you'd like to have your question answered this evening, go ahead and subscribe. There's no commitment, but it allows you to chat and to conversate during the live broadcast. And you can ask your question today. This is not an exercise. We are live. The revolution will be televised. There's hijinks. There's alcohol. There is Jesus Christ. And the yin and yang of Cancer in these streets. Somebody is out having a good old time, saying, "Thank you, Jesus." Somebody's getting lucky. I hear myself and I sound so ridiculous, but I can't stop. I'm trying not to bray if I get too loud. Oh. Somebody's having a good time. Somebody's having a good laugh. That's what I picked up on. I'm channeling that laugh. I'm sitting at the table with whoever's having a good laugh. Oh, had not a couple of drinks. 2. This is where it's that bubbly, cheery place. Yeah. It's good fun. There's some good, clean fun being had. Good, clean, as much fun as you can. No, I was gonna say as much fun as you can have with your clothes on, but you know, when most people get religion, they yelling, "Oh God, oh God." That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. And just fine. Everything's just fine. There's somebody out there having a good time with somebody that's having a good time. What do we got? Ooh. Oh, apparently I got popped. I'm failed to mind my own business. I'm being told to mind my own business. Like I'm being told like I'm not minding my own business. All right. Just saying. I can be happy for you without being jelly. Everybody having a good time. Everybody just having a good time. I don't even feel like there's any haters on it. It's just, what do we got? What's going on here? Come on. There's a party going on. I could hear it. What is going on? I don't feel any trouble. The gin's here, but the gin just came in on a little tip of alcohol. But we got Jesus the Son and the Holy Spirit vibe going on right next to it with the cancer holding it down. So this is just like, and then the in this streets business, this is some, ain't nobody hurting here. It's nice and easy. There's no heavy vibes. There's a lot of flirting going on. There's a lot more than some flirting going on. This is good, clean fun. I don't feel any betrayals. I don't sense any duplicity. This is either a couple or it is 2 single people. There's no betrayal here at all. And it's 2 people that like each other. I love this energy. Yeah. No tension, no weirdness. What's going on? Oh, we got the lovers popped right with the page and the whole world. And she's, she's just blissed out. Look at her. She's just blissed out. And we got the lovers right here. You know it. Somebody's going to be a little bit in the feels now, but you're still in a good mode. There's good parties. So you were afraid that something was going to be a big deal there for a second. Somebody got in the feels, but I think that they're just blissed out. Don't get all weird about it. It's all good cups. Just enjoy having a good time. Don't load anything up on it. Don't worry about how fast you're going to have to shut it down so people don't take it too far. You'll be coyote ugly in the morning and be regretting and shit. No, don't regret it before it's done, because that other person's most likely exactly where you are going. Don't take it too far. I really like this. Don't take it too far. Oh, no need to cry. Don't fret. Some of you so rarely get to this point of having to worry about how to get rid of somebody that you just are so badly at practice of, okay, how do we bring this to an adult-like close? Like, how do we back up out of this without the weirdness? You just do it. You get up, you go, say, hey, and it's no different than if you had lunch together. If you want it to be something else, then I don't know what. My dating advice is to talk about it not in the bedroom. Wait until you're away from the scene, and then you can reconnect. You're being advised to pace yourself. Some of you are being advised to pace yourself. You don't want this person to think that you're trying to love bomb them. Go enjoy this cloud of delight for, the week. Bubble over it and be delighted. And don't feel any pressure about it. Just spend some time trying to enjoy the memory of that. Let the afterglow last days before you try to get more. Okay. We've got the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups inverted. How you doing, Si? Simon's come to see us, folks. Come on up, Si. Say hello to everyone. The whole world is here just to say hello. Hi. Can you look over here? Hi, baby. Oh, that's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. What do you know, Si? What do you know? This would be lovers. Yo, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. This is Simon. He is an American Staffordshire Bulldog. He's a pity, and he's a beauty. Yes. And he's got a great big soft heart. All right, now go over and do you want to lay on the floor right here? Lay down. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Go on. Go back to what you were doing. Thank you. Apparently, I had to get some kisses. All right, so the Ten of Cups here and the King of Cups. There's a repose of the false heart, indignation and violence. I think this is more of just like concern of a rupture. You're not trying to like body slam anybody out of your life now that you had such a good time. And then the King of Cups. No need. The King of Cups. Dishonest, double-dealing man, roguery, exaction, injustice, vice, scandal, pillage, considerable loss. Yeah, this is why you don't invest yourself so much in the first go. Just like, why fill yourself with regret? It's not about anticipating, it's about realistic expectations. It's about it's not about blaming you for not being prepared or going in. For some of you, it's about it's just about timing. If you're going to go in quick, don't expect that you're going to love everything about this person if you don't know anything about them. And be okay with that. That's the thing, is just like, be okay with what you're walking into so that you can be okay when it's time to step away. Okay. We're going to be at this for a little bit longer. Everything's calmed down. Simon came in to check on me and let us know that we're doing good. The house is under control. Let's see what we got. Oh, the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Ten of Swords, standing together with the King of Wands. All right. Oh. Scribe head down. Oh, everything got weird. Everything got weird. So chaos just stepped in. Chaos just stepped in, and I guarantee you that somebody's going to pop into the chat room here in a second. Somebody new is going to pop in. What is your name, Chaos? What is your name? Who brings you to me to reveal you? Who brings you to me to reveal you? There's some heritage. What are we doing here? How you doing there? Great to have you here. Oh, if you have a question, go ahead and subscribe, and then you can join the chat and ask your question, and I'll be right here to read for you. This is coming in as heritage, heirlooms, land of birth, dawn breaking through. There's an awakening. There's a start of a big job. There's the birth. This is the start of the big job. Growth and new beginnings. There's something new starting for someone here. You're doing this because you think this is how you're going to make bank. It could be spiritually or financially. It's going to involve some travel or some significant evolution. The evolution is going to the travel. No, this is about the travel. The turnover. Yeah, there's going to be some turnover. So, what is this, a job? This is some responsibility turnover. You're going to get a promotion. There's a promotion coming in. Oh, yeah, a year. Jera is a year of prosperity, peace, a fruitful harvest. And yeah, that brings in joy, comfort, and pleasure. I don't make this stuff up. So what about this Ten of Swords with the King of Wands? This new job coming through. This travel. We're going to have some travel. It's going to afford some travel. Maybe you haven't been able to travel recently when you wanted to. Take a holiday. Ten of Swords. Tears of sadness. Not especially a card of violent death, but the King of Wands. With death and sadness at the end of something. I don't get that this is a physical unalive. This is like some massive project or something coming to a close that feels like it's so much a part of you. King of Wands. The Dark Man, friendly countryman, generally married, honest. This could be you or whoever you're concerned about. It always signifies honesty. And may mean news concerning an unexpected heritage to fall in before very long. So maybe somebody is passing. There's an inheritance. Or if this is somebody passing the baton, that's what this feels like. Somebody's passing the baton here with great responsibility. This is the High Priestess here. It is a big, like, emotional kind of, this is a big deal to you. Four of Pentacles. I don't get that there's big money so much as the opportunity, the representation, the honor of it. So there's some big responsibility here that is changing hands. Four of Pentacles. It's the surety of possession, cleaving to that which one has as a gift, legacy, inheritance. Yeah, someone has this is giving like Schwartz and Sons, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Prodigality. No, that's inversed. This is the young person coming in to take it up. Yeah, scholarship. The rule of management. Also rule and management. Application, study, scholarship, reflection. New messages and the bringer thereof. So there's a younger person or a younger generation or another generation coming in to take over. And that could be you're this younger generation coming in, or you're the person passing this baton. And the idea that the King of Wands was seated and in this like totally honest, it's like a parental thing almost, but it's not a parental family. It just sounds like passing the baton of a business or a massive project, and you're so proud. The person's so proud, and they've made the right choice. You are their prodigy. Okay, you guys might be hearing my little Max, the little big dog in the other room. He's just he's having a hard time being still and having some downtime. Okay. There's your heritage again. And this is coming in a lot. Hello, Cy. Go lay down, Cy. Everything's just fine, buddy. Max will be all right. Go lay down, bud. Go on. There's a gift of land or a gift of this inheritance. I think half of it is he can hear me in there talking, and he wants to be part of the conversation. There's this is like transportation by horse or a change, but then there's harmony and teamwork, loyalty and trust comes out of this. I think we're going to bring it to a close here. The dogs are really kind of jacking my vibe. Tracy Salisbury, hit me up on just like comment on this video after we close, and I'll get you through with a little 15-minute read, and you'll see it in a YouTube link in response to just go in and hit me as a commenter on this after we close up. And you guys have a great evening. You look great. You smell great from here. I hope to be back soon, but there's other magic happening in the other room. I got to go take care of dogs. You take care now.